How does the other team react to that?
Lakers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. Good on the second free throw. We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Floyd, defended by Jones, and Davis sends it back.
The incredible length of Davis uses it to perfection to come up with the block.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Floyd. 8 points his last outing. Clarkson kicks to Gobert. 5 to shoot. Vucevic up top. Over LeBron.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Clarkson with the ball. Now guarded by Stevenson. Passes to Floyd. Back to Gobert. Vucevic trying to get open. And the shot goes in. Gobert's got his second bucket.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Here's Jones. And that one is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Floyd after the made shot from Jones. Here's Mitchell. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, the balance, the ability to take contact, absorb it, and still finish. That is beautifully done by Donovan Mitchell.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team together. Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
To the inside. Davis, the pass to Jones. Basket, good. Jones has got 5 points so far.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here's Mitchell. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Floyd passes to Gobert. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Lakers trail by 5. Down low. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
The strength of LeBron is something that is never going to go away, and it will always allow him to finish plays like that.
Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Vucevic. Over Stevenson. And it's Vucevic missing.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Back to Stevenson. 11 feet away. Utah with the rebound. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Floyd. No good. Shot missing. Good D by LeBron.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
To the paint, here's Floyd. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Jones dishes to LeBron. And Davis throws it down.
And I tell you, the Brow, he might be the best player in our league. With that reach, you just throw it up around the rim, and he's bringing it home.
Here's Floyd. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Floyd passes to Mitchell. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Over James. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Well, Vucevic understands that the mid-range is a part of his game that he can go to at any point.
Jones kicks to LeBron. Back to Jones. To the middle. And it's Davis missing.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Wasted no time on that one. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, the defense so concerned about the dribble drive ability of Donovan Mitchell, but boy, you better contest as well.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And the Jazz with some changes. Vincent's checked in, and it's George Niang in for Vucevic. And the Lakers also making a switch. Westbrook's checked in.
That's how you do it. The D looked helpless on that possession.
And here is Mitchell. He has 5. It's stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. No good on the triple. Outside, Jones driving to the basket. And it's Jones finishing it off.
How about that? LeBron James always looking for his guys. The court vision unreal.
Pass to Pinson. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
The shot from the low post is good. And 11 points for the professor.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Softly drops in the floater.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
Jones dishes to Davis. Outside Westbrook. Roberts passes to James. Here's Jones. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Utah.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pinson, no good. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And boy, did that game nearly get away from them, but they were a little bit fortunate to have survived at the end of regulation.
Well, perhaps just knowing that they can pull out a close game, the next time they're in that challenge, they can go in with a ton of confidence.
And that one drops.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
2 minutes.
Kick out to Red.
2 minutes.
Takes the 13-footer. The shot that time, not on target. And it's Utah the other way.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Mitchell passes to Pinson. Thomas against Jones. Clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Lamb is checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And the Lakers also making a switch. Rose is checked in. And both free throws good for Thomas.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much...
Utah ends up going with the new group. They've got Vucevic, also Rudy Gobert out there. Mitchell is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Floyd in at the 1 spot. That's the group right now. For Utah. Utah leading by 3, and let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the professor in that last outing against the Trailblazers was all business. He scored 46 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
It's stolen by Vucevic. He takes it in. Floyd, good. Floyd's got the lead up to 5 now for Utah. And so it's the Lakers with it. Jones looking for an opening. Butler kicks to Jones. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Mitchell left side. Over Butler. Offensive rebound. And there's the pass to Vucevic. Red against Clarkson. Red with the rebound. Red's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Davis. The rebound by Mitchell. Jazz leading by 5. He dishes it to Vucevic. Passes it to 4. Inside, Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Absolute power from Rudy Gobert. Terrific, out-muscling the defense.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Lakers trail by 8. LeBron outside. Shoots over Clarkson. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Jones. James has got his 2nd basket of the game.
Boy, the poise, the concentration. LeBron James, so gifted, so big.
And the Jazz call time here. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
That's exactly right. Miscues drive a coach crazy. You're giving them more opportunities than you're giving yourself, and that's always problematic.
Now, here's Vucevic. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Miami. Floyd tries again, and Jones sends it back. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Here's Floyd. 6 points for him. Pass to Gobert. To the paint. The shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Jones, the pass to Davis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
That's his 2nd.
The foul couldn't hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Here's Floyd. Clarkson outside. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Clarkson's got 5 points so far.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
They get it back. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Jones.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box out.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
So the Lakers call timeout. Their first. The Jazz making a switch here. Then Lakers trail by 7. Okay, time now for an injury report.
Hey guys, Utah's head athletic trainer gave me an update. And guys, he said it is a broken leg. You can imagine how much pain he's in right now. Well, this is definitely unlucky. especially right at the start of the season. The adjustments will be plentiful going forward. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
And the Jazz with possession following the three by the Lakers. Shot from free throw range, and it's Mitchell missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Butler finds Jones. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Jones has got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Vucevic the pass to Mitchell. There's a minute 34 left now here in the second. And it's on the foul. The Jazz able to retain possession here. George Niang is checked in for the Jazz. Lance Stephenson's checked in for the Lakers. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Butler. Floyd. Clarkson outside. 4 on the shot clock. Bangs home the trifecta. Clarkson's got 6 in the quarter.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Lakers trail by 3. Jones drives in. The kick outside to Butler. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
This guy is more than capable of making that play. Jordan Clarkson confident around the cup.
And it's blocked. From deep. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's James. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Pinson. He's guarded by Stevenson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jared Butler.
We know this about Donovan Mitchell. This guy shows no fear, even inside. Draws the foul there.
And Utah making a change here. Thomas is checked in. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Jones kicks to Westbrook. Jones against Thomas. Jones the pass to Roberts. Jones against Thomas. Fires from 14. A rebound by the Jazz. Clarkson for 3. That shot no good. And we finished one half of basketball. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. What a game we're seeing from the professor.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
His fingerprints were all over this, involving his guys with his passes, finding different ways to take advantage of the defense.
Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. The 2 megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Then it's Lance Stevenson. Then it's Jones. And it's Roberts in at the 2 guard. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Here's Mitchell after the made shot from Jones. Here's Floyd. Offline with his 3.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
Here's Jones. The second effort. Gobert with the block.
Let's remember that the 7-foot frame includes a 7'9" wingspan. Rudy Gobert, the Stifle Tower, doing work.
Now here's Gobert. 9 points in the game so far. Kicks it to Clarkson. Over Stevenson. Good D by Stevenson.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. And so the ball out of bounds.
Lakers substitution.
And so it's the Lakers with it. For the lead. On the basket by Jones. Jones has got 4 this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Pinson. He has 5. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Mitchell. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in. Mitchell's got 15 points.
You look at Donovan Mitchell and you don't understand the guy has a 6'10" wingspan. He's a problem on the offensive glass.
On the basket by Jones.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Pass to Pinson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
James checked in for the Lakers. Niang passes to Thomas. Here's Niang. Off the left rim and out.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And that one, good.
LeBron James.
James has got the lead up to 3 now. It's for Los Angeles.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Niang kicks to Clarkson. Davis with some nice D. Lakers leading by 3.
Remaining in the third.
Jones drives in, and it's Jones finishing it off.
Well, just incredible instincts from Russell Westbrook. How about that pass? On time, on target, make it easy.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now here's Westbrook. Jordan Clarkson missing his last shot. On the basket by Jones. And now a 7-point Laker lead.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that. Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And, of course, he makes good use of it.
Jones drives in, and the layup's good off the glass. Jones has got 12 points in just the second half.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Clarkson outside. Thomas against Jones. The pass to Pinson. All sorts of time. And Westbrook pulls it down. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the middle. Here's Davis. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Mitchell passes to Niang. Here's Pinson. He's covered by Westbrook. Jazz passing it around. Clarkson for three. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And they get it back. Shot by Roberts, no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Well, they trailed by a bunch, but once they... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. They've got Jordan Clarkson, and it's Pinson in at the center position. That's the group right now for Utah. Los Angeles leading by 8. Outside, Jones. To the inside. Kept alive. Davis. And finally, that one's good. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 16 rebounds. Here's Floyd. Defended by Jones. Pinson passes to Mitchell, driving the lane, and that one good.
Well, this is problematic because Donovan Mitchell can hurt you any number of ways. Driving, spotting up, you name it, he's got it.
Down low, here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. James against Mitchell. Passes it to Niang. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 5 assists tonight.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Mitchell with it. Pass to Pinson. Here's the 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the inside. Floyd, good.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And the Lakers call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Rudy Gobert is checked in for Utah. Vucevic comes in for George Niang. The Lakers also changing it up. Lance Stevenson comes in for Butler. And Jones subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And the basket by Jones.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And Vucevic kicks to Clarkson. And stolen by LeBron. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Stevenson dishes to Davis. And no good. Great D that time from Vucevic. Here's Floyd. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Lakers leading by 9. Jones with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. James, the pass to Jones. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
And you could see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
A tremendous Mobile One block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
And Davis can't get it to go.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Floyd passes to Vucevic. And the rejection by James.
Don't bring that weak stuff in here. LeBron always on the prowl to send shots back with force.
Great D that time from Vucevic. Jazz trail by 11. Here's Floyd. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
Here's James. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Assisted.
LeBron's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Floyd. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That is his third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Utah.
Lakers leading by 8. Jones with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Jones kicks to James. Jones dishes to James. Utah with the rebound. Vucevic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Floyd, defended by Jones. The shot by Floyd, no good. And it's Jones with the ball for Los Angeles. And then jammed down as he goes right over and roll with Vucevic.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Vucevic the pass to Clarkson. Inside. Clock at 4. Here's Floyd. Off target from three-point range.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Jones in the post. 9 feet out. Gobert pulls it in.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Clarkson finds Mitchell. There's the 3. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Jones the pass to James. And now Clarkson pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Pass to Vucevic. Takes the 3. And James pulls it down. James has got 8 rebounds in this game.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
There's the pass to Gobert. Here's Floyd. Passes it to Clarkson. It's up a 3. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Lakers the other way. Here's Jones. Oh, that's offensive interference. Roberts is checked in for Los Angeles. Jazz trail by 9. Here's Floyd from 10 feet out. Vucevic. James with some nice D.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Mitchell left side. No coverage that time. 22 points for Donovan Mitchell.
How impressive is the catch-and-shoot game of Donovan Mitchell. I'll tell you, you better be there on the catch or he's going to make you look silly.
And the shot is good. 43 points for the professor.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Utah calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, the professor.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively. He said, make the easy play. Take care of the ball. We can't afford to just give away golden opportunities. And we'll see if they can clean it up, guys.
Thank you, David. Los Angeles leading by 9. With the drive, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell, and he makes the first. And so Jones nails both of them. For the Jazz, this one's not looking good. Now Mitchell. To the paint, here's Floyd, and Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. And Vucevic kicks to Mitchell. To the wing right side. The shot by Floyd, no good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Got that one up quick. Jones has got 47 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Lakers leading by 13. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Second team foul.
And that one falls for Jones.
The line for the Lakers. Taking 2 shots.
And so Jones nails both of them. Here's Floyd. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his 4th personal foul.
We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
Hey, Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Lakers.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For the professor.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Jones, the pass to Stevenson. Jones drives in. And again with the rebound.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
Oh, GA, he is crashing the glass with energy. I love it. Pass to Gobert. Dishes to Clarkson. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
You have to admire the confidence of Nikola Vucevic. This close, he's focused on putting 2 on the board.
And here's Jones. He tries for three. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Since the 4th grade, football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that. My auntie was getting that education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I'm digging your. She digging me too. We digging each other. The shovel and crew. Prefer to see you and your friend and playing it smooth, breaking the rules, keeping it player the way that I move. I'm too groovy, don't knock on my groove. You used to with if you stuck on my shoes. I got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. You used to could if you stepped on my shoes. Got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. But I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that work in. My auntie was getting that education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a.
Johnny, welcome to 2K TV. Now, you were just scanned for NBA 2K23. Can you describe what the process was like?
I've never seen that many cameras in one setting before, but, you know, it was a lot of fun just knowing that I'm going to actually be in a video game.
I've been playing 2K since I was a kid, so now, like, getting my face scanned and not having to worry about making a player, actually being in the game, I can't even describe it. Like, it doesn't feel real.
Oh, the first thing I
Surveying the landscape outside the arena. A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Isaac and Carter up front. Fultz and Suggs are the 1 and the 2. And it's Wagner in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Lakers. And some new faces and new places this year, Grant. How long do you think it takes for a new player to fit in?
Well, you know, some players never fit in, but depending upon the style, it varies from player to player.
And that one drops for him.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Here's Suggs. Here's Fultz. Cash money on the open jump shot.
A very high percentage look when the D is nowhere to be seen.
Down low, Davis. Perfect pass to set up.